Everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will try to simplify the method how to calculate parameters in the CNN, and this lesson will be you will be able to calculate a number of parameters in any layer or in any network. So let's get started. So as you can see this formula here, this is the formula how to calculate. This is using to calculate the number of parameters. So if h is the filter height and if w is the filter width and cn is number of input channels. See, please be careful in this double line under this one here, and number of channels in input image. Let's see, and n is the number of is the number of filters. Also the number of, let's say, output channels, and also this one here, it's it should be in indeed. Let me just change it to number of its number of parameters. It means one bias for each filter. Each filter has to have one bias. So let's get started to see the image. So assume this we have this image here. Let me just go this. I have image 5 by 5 and the filter has 3 by 3. So to calculate number of features, the features is only these values in the filters. So if we calculate it, if we just count it, 1, 2, 3, 2, it's 9 plus 1 for the bias. So it's 10 parameters. For this network, for this, let's see, image, I have 10 parameters. Or let's see, for this convolution layer, I have 10 parameters. And now, if I have this image here, let's see, 20 by 15, what do you think? Do you think I will have many parameters, or I got the same parameter? Let's see, 10 parameters. If you see 10 parameters, you are right. If you see rather than this, it's false. So this is the advantage of neural network. So what you have, the number of parameters, only these parameters, it's regardless of whatever image size is. So they are only focusing on number of channels. So if you see here, this is considered as a grayscale image. It's 2 by 2. I mean, two-dimensional array, n by m, and number of parameters for this image and this filter here. It's only this filters 9 plus the bias. But let's do it with this formula here. If you see, filter height is 3 and width is 4. I mean 3 by 3, and number of channel, as you can see, it's only one channel here. So it's not it's a grayscale image, not a color image. In a color image, you have three channels, but we will reach this in the coming section. And this one here, number of filters. So we have only one filter, and this is the bias, number of bias, because we have only one filter. So it's 3 times 3 plus 1 is 10 parameters. So if we see here, this image here, it's 5 by 5, the old one, but now I have three different filters. So by the way, you can have many filters, whatever you want. So number of filters, let's see, it's arbitrary number of filters. It depends on the algorithm indeed. But let's say this is the image, and I have three filters here. So because I have three filters, indeed, first the width and height of the filter is 3 times 3, and times one number of channels. So I have only one channel in this image. So it means 1 times 3 number of filters. It's 1, 2, 3 plus 3 for each bias for each filter. So it will be 30. And try to calculate it with this image, 20 by 50. Of course, it will be the same as the one. So let's have a look in the color images. So assume that I have color image, and my image is 32 by 32. It has to be, sorry, by 3. And because I have 32 by 32 by 3, the 3 is the number of channels. And in this case, I have 3 channels. So, so please don't confuse between this. And for this, I have each filter has to be, I mean, the dimension of the filters, or let's say this channel here, the last number here, 3, it has to be identical to this. So this has to be connected to, for instance, this one here, 3, it should be as this one here. So in the let's say in the if you go deeper into the network, so you will have this channel here will be 200, for instance. Okay, so this will be, for instance, times 200, and number of this channel of the filters, it will be 200. So oops, hopefully this should be clear. Now I'm assuming that I have image 3 channels, so 32 by 32 by 3, so red green color, and the filter size is 3 by 3, but I have number of filters is 64. So it means I have 64 filters. It means 64 3 by 3 by 3. So just as a recap, how this working, it's already discussed in the previous videos. But for the color image, this filter, for instance, this is the first layer here, will be convoluted with the first layer in this image, and the second one will be for the blue image, and the third one will be for the red image. And the summation of this will be, I mean, the result will be summation of all of these filters and put it in the output of the feature map. But let's apply how many parameters do we have here. So as I said in the beginning, or mentioned in the beginning, image size, it's not affecting on the number of parameters, only the number of channels. If the number of channels is great, is 1, it means I will have the same parameter, for instance. If I have 3, I will have 3 filters. If I have 200, I will have 200 layers of the filter, right? And you see now, width, I mean height is 3, width is 3, and number of channels is 3. I mean the last channel, or let's see channels, is 3. It will be 3 times 3 times 3. Now multiplied by number of filters. So I said here we need 64 filters. It will have 64 filters plus 64 bias for each filter. So each filter will have one bias. And this is for the color image. And hopefully you can get this, and it will remove, let's see, or eliminate the ambiguity in this number of parameters. And in the previous video also, is I showed you how to calculate the output, the feature map size. So please go and have a look. So if this video helped you, please subscribe into my channel, like this video, because this preparing this video, it takes much time. I mean, this tutorial. And if you have, of course, any question, drop it down in the comment below, and I will answer it, of course. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.